Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Reading Note Names with Mr. J. Today we'll be talking about the grand staff, which is a combination of the treble clef and bass clef staffs. If you haven't watched my prior videos about how to read the notes of the treble clef or the bass clef, go ahead and watch those. But today we're talking about the grand staff. Grand staff is just a combination of the treble clef staff, or the G clef, and the bass clef staff, or the F clef. Remember that the G clef is called G clef because it indicates the G line, the second line, and the F staff is called the F clef is called the F clef because it indicates the F line with these dots, that line right there. Remember that when we go up, like our notes are doing on this page, we ascend through the alphabet. So we start at one letter, and then we hop up to the next one, and then to the next one, and to the next one at a time. So let's start with this one right here. That one is indicated by the F line, so we know that one is called F. If I start at F and ascend by one letter, I know that that's a G. That fits my expectations because if I remember my memory sentences, the names of my lines are Gummy Bears Drink Fudge Always, or Grumpy Bernie doesn't feel all right, or Good burritos don't fall apart. So all those words start with F, the fall for fall apart there. If I think about my space sentence, all cows eat grass, then that matches what I expect because grass starts with a G. If I move up to my next letter here and go up a letter in my chart, that would be an A, and then a B, and then a C, and then a D. Okay, so it's really easy if you just follow the alphabet rule. But if you want to double check yourself, you can also remember the names of the lines and spaces. Good burritos don't fall apart. So that A is the word apart. So that makes sense. It matches what we expect. In fact, let's fill in the rest of our notes by following the memory trick rule. So this is on our bottom line. Good for good burritos. I'll skip my space. Let's look at my next line. Good burritos. B for burritos. Here's a line, here's a line, here's a line. Good burritos don't fall apart. So there we filled in those. Let's fill in our space notes now. This one, all for all cows eat grass. Here's my next space note. All cows. Then I have AC and all cows eat grass. Notice now that fills in my pattern correctly. I go up one letter each time as I go up one note. So that follows the rules. We're doing good so far. Let's take a look at the treble clef staff. It's also called my G clef because notes which live on this line are called a G. So I can fill that in with a G. Nice and easy. Then if I just follow my alphabet pattern and go up one note at a time, I can fill in all these notes as they go upwards. I could also use the memory tricks. Every gummy bear drinks fudge. So E for every. Face in the space. F-A-C-E. So F there for face. I could also go down letters in the alphabet just as easily as I could go up. So if this is an E, go down a letter from E, and I figure out this is called a D. That means this is a C, this is a B, and this is an A. Fun fact about these notes, they make the same pitch. So this A and this A sound the same, even though one of them is on the bass clef and one is on the treble clef. This B and this B sound the same. This C and this C sounds the same. For anybody out there who plays the piano, this is what we call middle C, and I've indicated it today in blue. This D and this D sound the same as well. Notice that when we go beyond the range of the staff, like too low here or too high here, we add small lines. Those are what we call ledger lines. And those are just ways for us to extend each clef downwards and upwards. Let's take a look at the notes going down. It works the same way. El Paso Gridley band does fantastic, so I know the name of that top note is F. From there, if I really want to have an easy time, I can just go down one letter at a time in the alphabet, descending. So F goes down to, whoops, not sure what I did there. F goes down to E. Woo! Strange. Stand by for technical difficulties. It's never happened before. All right, here we go. So F goes down to E, then goes down to D and C, B, A, G, F, and then I keep going down my letters, F to E, D, C, B, and A. So notice, you remember that we talked about these four being the same. So that means this is a D and a C and a B. I could also use my memory tricks. Good burritos don't fall apart. So A for apart, then G, F, whoops, that's a G. There we go. F, E, D, C, B, A, and G. If I wanted to keep going down my bass clef to even lower notes, or even higher notes in my treble clef, I could add ledger lines, which we talked about just a second ago, to extend my staff upwards and downwards. You would still follow the rules of going up the alphabet when your notes go up, and going down the alphabet when your notes go down. Hope this has been helpful. Leave me any comments if you have questions, and have a great day, I guess. Bye!